Hi, welcome to Gary's Hobby Studio. In this video, I'm going to go over some stuff that we're doing here at Galaxycon Columbus. And if you happen to see me, if you want to come up and say hi, please feel free. I'll be more than happy to talk to anybody that does want to talk to me. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. So this is our second day here. It's Saturday, December 3rd. First day went really well. Me and my wife, we came here. Originally, I was going to get an autograph of Alan Oppenheimer. He was the guy that did the voice for the original Skeletor in the original He-Man series that was out in the 80s. Unfortunately, due to health problems that he developed, hopefully nothing serious, hopefully he'll get well, or I'm really rooting for him to get better. He didn't make it to to GalaxyCon today. Now, with that, there were two other people here that I really wanted to also, well, three actually. Two of them I got to talk to yesterday because their lines, there was like hardly any lines. Their lines weren't too bad. They were still pretty like light. That was John Wesley Shipp and Amanda Pays. And they both starred in the original Flash television series from way back. I watched it a long time ago. I can't remember what channel it was on originally, or my God, what year it even came out. But John Wesley Shipp plays Barry Allen's father in the new Flash series. Plus, he's also played Flash in some of the other like in the DC multiverse. So I got to meet him. He signed it because I actually got the DVD set from Amazon of the original Flash series. Had him sign that, had her sign that. Amanda Pays was also in the series Max Headroom. It's basically where, and I can't think of the guy's name, that played the reporter in that series, but he was trying to escape, and there was they were fighting over control of because you know how like most parking garages, they have those arms that lift. Well, this was a multi-segment one, so it was kind of staying level, and it had a tag on it that said Max Headroom, and he had like head damage. Nothing serious in the TV series, but they were trying to see what all he learned about the blip videos that it would cause people to explode. And because one of the memories was Max Headroom, the 3D render of him, he was calling himself Max Headroom in the 3D render. So she was also in that series, but I don't know if they have that out on DVD. If they do, I am going to buy it because I definitely want it. But I definitely wanted to get them both on the original Flash. So I did that. And I probably had them knocked out in 15 minutes because I just went from John's booth to Amanda's. And, you know, it was great. And I did say to her, it was kind of sad that they didn't somehow try to bring her into it, but I can see why they brought him in it because he played the Flash in that series. So I got those two out of the way. My wife got everybody that was in the two Clerks movies because she has Clerks 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, and she was in line for Kevin Smith, and last text message that she sent me was she just got in the line for Rosario Dawson's line, so she's going to sign that tomorrow. And I hope I'm getting the guy's name right. I want to say it's Christopher Sabat, and it might take me a couple of minutes to find him in the book because the book pictures are not the same as they are on the website. And I want to say it's Christopher Sabat. If I'm wrong, please shoot me. I'm totally fine with it. But anyways, he does the voice of Vegeta from the Dragon Ball series. And I was looking for stuff since he was here, and I am a big Dragon Ball fan. Love the Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. GT, I think it kind of got a little ridiculous. And then they kind of brought it back because there might have been a different one. But I know in like Super, because I have seen clips of it on YouTube. I haven't seen like the whole like series, which I need to correct that. But just from the clips that I've seen, it kind of seems like they went back to their roots in Dragon Ball Super. And he's going to be here only Sunday, and I'm definitely going to get him to sign this, which I picked up at a local stand. Sorry about the glare. The lighting in here is not the greatest, but if you can see in the video, if you change it, it changes like to his like different Saiyan forms. I don't think it goes back to like his black hair or anything. And I thought this was really cool, so I'm going to have him sign this photo tomorrow. And I also bought, which I don't have it with me, there was a Dragon Ball shirt that had both him and, Vegeta and Goku fighting together on it. So I'm going to wear that shirt tomorrow. And hang on one second. Let me just get it. I know I should have had this all ready, but I didn't. I'm about as prepared as a feather in a whirlwind. But I picked up this right here at one of the tables. And I'm definitely going to be wearing this tomorrow. Because when I first, because the first Dragon Ball series I ever watched was Dragon Ball Z. Then they started playing Dragon Ball. So I figured I'd try it out. And, it was pretty cool seeing Goku as a kid grow up, get better, and everything. And it was the same thing in Dragon Ball Z. He kept fighting tougher and tougher opponents and everything. So I really like, because like I said, my first series was Dragon Ball Z. And I didn't like Vegeta at first because, it's like anything. You usually root on the suit. Usually, I mean, some people do like the bad guys. And again, that's totally fine. But basically, I wasn't a big fan of Vegeta's until he started like changing, even though he still had that gruff, rough, persona. He still wasn't as like he was when he was trying to conquer the earth and get the Dragon Balls to become immortal so that, he could fight forever and everything like that. But he kind of grew on me. So, and I was telling my wife, the characters I like from that series in order of most to least is, and there are others, but I'm talking about like the main fighting characters. My favorite is Goku. Second is Vegeta. Third would be Gohan. Fourth would be Piccolo. Fifth would be Tien. Sixth would be Krillin. And then seventh would be Yamcha. Just because Yamcha was always like, hey, I'm a hot guy, blah blah blah, all that stuff, and it's like, no, he kind of fit the scoundrel role, but that's just the way I look at it with the characters there. And I would like to meet, I think his name's Sean. Can't pronounce his last name. Not even going to try. Because if he was here, I would definitely have him sign this one, which is really good. And if you watch, it changes to where it's like Golden Frieza. And these are like really cool photos. I can't remember the name of the stand at Galaxycon that actually had those. But they were $30 a piece. And I figure I'll go ahead and get it because I was thinking about either getting a Funko Pop and have him sign it or one of those figures. But I'm looking at some of the prices and I was like, but the thing is that like, especially like the detailed like figures, not the small Funkos, but like the actual figures. And the way I'm looking at it is if I buy those, and those were like $30 a pop, that means I'd have to buy 60 because I don't want to take the one out of the box that just got signed. And now I want one that I can actually set on my desk or something. So unfortunately, it was kind of a trade-off between which do I want to do. And So that's what I decided to go with, just these. So, but yeah, so far day 2 is going really good. Like I said, I did pick up a couple of other things too. But if you want to see the pictures of me and with Amanda Pays and John Wesley Shipp, I'll leave a link to my Instagram down in the video description. You can click on it and you can go to my Instagram page and you can see it. And hey, as I always like to say, have a good day, guys. Take care. And again, if you're here at Steel, I wish I'd quit saying Steel City Con. I will be at that one next week on Saturday. So, but I'm here at Galaxycon for today and tomorrow, because tomorrow's the last day. And then next week it'll be Steel City Con. And if you see me, hey, come over, say hi. If you know, and have a good day, guys. Take care. Be safe.